Charmin Ultra Strong just...
Well, what's up, YouTube? What's going on? Chrissy X Ninja here, and welcome to welcome to this reaction video, and and please excuse me, and happy Labor Day, everybody. And and I know that Labor Day means it's like the last day of summer, of course. Yep, that stinks. And and back to school season starts now, and and okay. So I'm just been bored, and I'm just bored, you know. And why do I think of by making a reaction video? So on today's reaction, we're gonna be reacting to Shantae versus Lilac, Showdown. Okay then, and so if you are new and have subscribed to the channel and have not seen my reaction to Shantae vs. Shovel Knight, the Cartoon Fight Club video, the link to that will be down in the description. And I just wanted Shantae to win the Fight Club against Shovel Knight, and and you know what? Okay, enough chit chat. Okay. So we're gonna be reacting to two videos. Two videos about we're gonna be reacting to two videos of Shantae versus Lilac, and okay. First on the list is a short video, a short fight between Lilac versus Shantae, and this was made by Chef Boy Rami. Okay, Chef Boy Rami. Okay, please don't copyright strike me. I'm just making a reaction to your video, which you did. Okay, let's do this. Ooh. 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 Oh. Oh. That was cool. That's cool.
Watch more Chef Boy Armani.
Okay then. That was good. That was good. Okay. Okay. And now moving on to Showdown, to Show Off Showdown. And this was created by your favorite Canadian YouTuber. Okay. Okay, please do not copyright strike block me. I'm just making a reaction to your video, which you just did. Okay, let's do this.
Welcome to Show Off Showdown! In this series, the fighters are called Show-Offs, and this is the series for the Show Off Showdown. Now let's meet the Show-Offs for tonight's Showdown, shall we? Tonight is the Season 2 premiere of Show Off Showdown! And what better way to kick it off, or should I say whip it off, than with Shantae versus Lilac! If you want to learn all about Shantae, then all her analysis can be found in the Shantae vs. Crash Bandicoot episode, while Lilac's analysis will be provided in the description below. Now without further ado, it's time for the Show Off to Showdown!
This is gonna be good.
Get ready for the next battle.
Ooh. This is a good match. This is a good matchup between Shantae and Lilac. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Aw, so cool. Oh! Okay, now let the real battle begin. Ooh. You can transform into animals, Lilac. You have to transfer them. Oh! Crushed her. Knockout.
Looks like Shantae has slain the dragon. Now let's discuss how and why Shantae wins this epic hair-whipping heroine showdown. First off, let's discuss who is more skilled and experienced. Now because Lilac has been trained by the Red Scarf Assassins during her childhood, it's likely that Lilac is more skilled in martial arts than Shantae. But while Shantae may lack the same combative training Lilac has, she makes up for it with her greater versatility. While Lilac and Shantae have a few similar moves from their basic hair whip to other melee attacks, Shantae has a far wider arsenal of weapons, power-ups, abilities, and of course magical transformations that she can use against Lilac and possibly overwhelm her. Not to mention, Shantae definitely has the range advantage, considering that Lilac is pretty limited when it comes to range attacks. Now let's discuss strength. Now in terms of how much weight these girls can haul, while Lilac can push around large blocks and gems with a bit of effort, Shantae can casually push around large limestone blocks estimated to weigh over 16 tons, which was calculated much more thoroughly in the Shantae vs. Crash episode. Now in terms of striking strength, both of these gals can pack quite a punch, as they have both been seen pummeling down very large and tough enemies, from giant robots to colossal mermaids. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the toughest opponent Lilac has defeated would either be Lord Brevin or the Great Robot Dragon the size of a building, while the toughest opponent Shantae has ever faced would most likely be the Pirate Master. If you've seen Shantae vs. Crash, then you should know how tough this guy is. Now here's the part you guys really want to hear. Let's discuss speed. Now right off the bat, most of you are probably thinking that Lilac is faster hands down. Well, to that I say yes and no. I'm sure most of you should know this by now, but there's a clear difference between travel speed and combat speed. While Lilac can definitely run much faster than Shantae, but in terms of combat speed and reaction time, it's a whole other story. Believe it or not, Shantae can move at relativistic speed, as she can casually dodge multiple lightning strikes repeatedly, which should make her reaction speed at least 1/3 the speed of light, if not greater. Now as for Lilac,
Lilac, during my experience playing Freedom Planet, the fastest thing I recall
I have
seeing
never
Lilac
played
dodge
Freedom
is
Planet
meteors.
before.
Upon entering the atmosphere, meteors could travel at speed of 160,000 miles per hour, which is over 222 times the speed of sound, which is incredibly fast, but not enough to match 1/3 the speed of light. Now, some of you are probably thinking, wait, can't Lilac move at light speed? Well, technically yes. Lilac's Blink Dash ability does allow her to move at light speed for a brief amount of time, but it's only in short bursts, rather than her casual speed. I've already explained Lilac's casual reaction speed, which doesn't come close to her full speed when bursting with Blink Dash, although it's very likely that her signature Dragon Boost can dash at light speed too, as it's the move that Lilac focuses all her energy into, which I'll talk more about later. But once again, these light speed moves are only in short bursts or dashes, and aren't the same as her casual speed. Even if they were her casual speed, this would make Lilac at best 3 times faster than Shantae, which is faster than her, but not exactly fast enough to utterly blitz her or anything. More like fast enough to give her a bit of a hard time at first. Even then, Lilac's Blink Dash and Dragon Boost are both more associated with her travel speed rather than her combat speed, and I think we all know which kind of speed is more important in a versus matchup, right? Now, some of you might be thinking, couldn't Lilac just use her Dragon Boosts repeatedly and dash at Shantae from multiple directions? Well, unfortunately, no. For those of you who played Freedom Planet, you'll know that Lilac has a limited amount of energy and stamina, and a single Dragon Boost can deplete her stamina almost instantaneously, as she has to wait for her energy to replenish before she can use her Dragon Boost again. Trust me, waiting for that meter to fill has gotten pretty annoying at times, especially during the final boss fight against Lord Brevin. Not to mention, even some of Lilac's more casual moves, like her Cyclone Spin, can use up a bit of energy, as she needs to be at full stamina in order to perform a Dragon Boost. So repeatedly dashing at Shantae is just out of the question. Case closed. Now let's discuss durability. Now Lilac has shown to be a lot tougher than she looks. While she has shown many impressive feats of durability, her most impressive one of all would definitely be the time she survived the destruction of Lord Brevin's Dreadnought.
I
now,
didn't
it's hard
know
to say
that.
exactly how big this explosion is, since there was no clear indication of how big the ship is. However, from what was shown, I think a good minimum estimate would be at least city level, which is quite impressive. Now as for Shantae, remember in my Shantae vs. Crash episode where I said Shantae's on par with Risky Boots, who survived an island level explosion? Well, after looking further into it, I could have been wrong, as this feat could possibly be even greater than how I previously described it. In Gashiguba's video where he explains more of the cultural inspiration behind the world of Shantae, it is revealed how Sequinland is actually a whole country that is directly modeled after Turkey, and is likely the same size.
I didn't
this
know
island
that.
That's part of Sequinland, where Risky's volcano hideout is, when it exploded, it's possible that this might not just be an island that got destroyed, but rather a fraction of an entire country getting destroyed. Even a very small fraction of Turkey getting destroyed is still very impressive. However, I could be wrong, and there may be some contributing factors or details I might have missed or overlooked. So just to be safe, let's say that this explosion is at the very least island level, if not greater. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I'll say this. Because Shantae and Lilac both have durability that's far greater than their attack potency, neither character can physically kill the other with raw strength or firepower alone, which really made it tough to decide a winner. However, Lilac does have a few weaknesses that Shantae is capable of exploiting. For starters, Lilac needs oxygen. Not only can she not survive the vacuum of space where there's no oxygen, but she also can't stay underwater for too long or else she'll drown. Kinda like a rather similar 16-bit speedster.
Oh,
jokes
Sonic
aside,
and
because
yeah,
Lilac is
Sonic
part water dragon,
and
she can swim and hold her breath underwater
okay,
no
so
problem.
Freedom
But
Planet
like
is
other
just like
sea
Sonic
mammals,
the
she can only
Hedgehog
go a limited
a
amount of
little bit, I
time without
think.
breathing. While Shantae, on the other hand, can't drown, and with her crab and mermaid forms, she can stay underwater indefinitely and possibly use Lilac's weakness to her advantage. But that's not the only weakness Lilac has. She's also been shown to be possibly vulnerable to extreme heat, especially lava, which makes sense since she's part water dragon. While Shantae, on the other hand, can stay inside the center of an active volcano with no negative effects whatsoever. Also, Shantae's fireball and flamethrower attacks could possibly harm Lilac, though I doubt they're as hot as lava, so I could be wrong. Now finally, Lilac has been shown to be very vulnerable to electricity, as shown when Lord Brevin brutally tortured Lilac with dangerous electroshocks. While Lilac survived, it left her severely weakened, badly damaged, and she didn't have the strength to fight back afterwards. One more shock and she probably would have been dead. Thank God she had her strength restored with that convenient healing hot tub. Anyway, does Shantae have any electric-based attacks effective enough to put down Lilac? Well, not only does Shantae have her puff clouds which home in and electrocute enemies, attacks. But with the Super Mega Puff, Shantae can fire a massive blast of electricity, which she can control in any direction while hovering midair.
Powerful.
Out of all of Shantae's abilities, this one would be the most effective against Lilac, and if she shocks Lilac long enough, she could potentially weaken Lilac to the point where she's ready to deliver the finishing blow. I think I've said enough. So overall, while Lilac is a very tough and well-matched opponent for Shantae, in fact, she may be the best potential opponent to pit against Shantae. But with Shantae's greater
Genie
versatility,
versus Dragon,
durability,
and the
combative
Genie won.
speed, and just the right tools to get the job done, it won't be too long before Shantae's wearing a nice purple dragon skin. Yeah, that was a little dark, sorry. So in the end, Shantae has granted Lilac defeat. Yeah, I couldn't think of a good joke for that. The winner of the Season 2 premiere is Shantae. Now, there's a good chance this won't be the last time Shantae appears in this series, nor will it be Lilac's. Because Shantae 5 and Freedom Planet 2 are both currently in production, and are both likely to be released maybe later this year, if not sometime next year. So if you want to see a rematch between Shantae and Lilac after both of their sequels have been released, with all new feats for both characters, or as a second option, if you want to see Shantae and her friends take on Lilac and her friends in a 4-on-4 rematch, then let me know in the comments below, and we'll see what happens in the future.
That's some cool fan art right there. Okay then. Well, that was a great showdown between Shantae and Lilac, not gonna lie. And yeah. So, okay guys. So on today's question of the day is, if there was a death battle between Shantae and Lilac, who will win? Tell me in the comments below. Who will win? Shantae or Lilac? And speaking of death battle, yes, I have seen Wally West versus Archie Sonic, of course. And I ain't gonna tell you who won. I'm not gonna spoil it for all of you. I ain't gonna spoil it for all of you. And yeah. Yeah, you guys want me to react to that, do ya? Oh, you guys really want me to react to that death battle, do ya? It's so bad. I'll think about it. Okay, I'll think about that. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know I did. And, yeah. And if there was a death battle between Shantae and Lilac, who will win? Tell me in the comments below. And yeah. And be sure to slice that like button. And yeah. And star that subscribe button to join the Ninja Clan. Until next time, my Ninja brothers and don't forget to hit the bell so you won't miss a new video from me. And yeah. And the link to the video which I reacted without me talking will be down in the description. And yeah. And happy Labor Day, everybody. Peace out. Until next time, my ninja brothers and sisters. Bye, guys.